Well, I've worked for a company for 15 years, True Quality Pharmacies out of McKinney, Texas. And it's a really interesting story because we were leased inside the Walmart store here in Abilene, Texas. So when the store opened, it actually didn't belong to Walmart. It was a leased pharmacy. And then in about 1997-98, Walmart decided that they would take all the leased pharmacies back. I didn't want to work till 9 o'clock at night. I wanted to be able to go to church with my family. And I thought, you know what? I don't want to look back when I'm 70 years old and go, I think I could have done that. We started here in about April of 1998.
It's a commitment to have a business. Our oldest child likened it to having another child. She said when we opened the store it was like having a baby because it required so much of us, so much time. And our goal was to have a business that provided service above anyone else's.
We've been doing immunizations in Abilene for 19 years. You know, take care of a lot of businesses, which has been really good for us. I knew when we opened the store I wanted to be a compounder because compounding is a niche that not a lot of people do. A lot of times drugs will be discontinued, and at that point people that have been on those for a long time can't get it. So what we'll do, we'll buy the pure product and we'll either make it into a liquid, into a capsule, into a topical cream. We used to supply Tansy the elephant's ibuprofen at the zoo. And we actually were written up in a little journal about it. We'd take the ibuprofen and put it into some oatmeal and mix some gelatin and put it in a Dixie cup. We've done things for the jaguar, for the bear, for the cobra. It's a very specialty part of the business, but it helps a lot of people. I mean, it helps a lot of people in a lot of conditions that they can't get any other way. I've got some of the greatest pharmacists there are working for me, and I've got a lot of really great pharmacy techs and people that have been here a long time. And I think that's just kind of an indication of our store here. We've had people have worked for us over 15 years. So we're really fortunate to have a good family, a good store family, a good community family. We have physicians come in and say, hey, we'd like for you to open a store on the south side, and you know, what an invitation. So we've had the south store open for about 10 years. It's really filled a niche over there, and we think it's been very helpful, and we have a great staff over there also.
It's worked out well. You know, people want to be acknowledged and want to be known when they walk through the door. James is just great about, he knows everybody's name. He knows their voice, he knows their kids. He loves that part of pharmacy, and his decisions are based on what's good for the patient, not what's good for him.
If you have lived in Abilene very long, you remember the Radford Hill Cinema, and that was their marquee sign. So when I opened this store, they had gone out of business and it was sitting out there. I thought, man, what a fabulous piece of advertising. It's a community sign too. We've advertised new products, we've advertised, you know, flu vaccine, but if anybody ever has anything that they need to get the community to know about, like the nickel when they had the calf, we put that up there, and just different things. So it's been a fun piece of advertising, and I think it's probably the biggest lit marquee sign in town that's not a reader board. It's an old school board for sure. I don't really think there's a key to good business. It's just taking care of people. I mean, not worrying about what you're going to make, but just taking care of people, and the other things take care of themselves. People know when you're sincere, and people want to hear their name, and they just want to know that you care for them. And I don't really think it's a secret. It's just being who you need to be.